A new project begins. The team comes together for the first time and deals with the project topic together. One method that has proven effective in this phase is the design charrette. This is a table with 3 columns that we fill in as a team. Here we enter our experiences and also our assumptions about the project topic. Why? This way we can benefit from each other's knowledge as a team. Besides, we can now discuss what we don't know yet and what we can find out later through research. Here's how it works. We make a table with 3 columns. The first column we call users in a situation. Here we write down possible users that come to our mind about the topic. Let's say our project is about a new digital service for cyclists. So who are cyclists? Someone on the team names bike couriers who ride through the city during rush hour. Someone else mentions parents who take their children to school on cargo bikes, or racing cyclists who train on country roads. And so the list fills up. So we are interested in specific examples and contextualization. In what situation do we see these users? The more concrete, the better.
And I'm also thinking about the professionals. So maybe such an extreme compared to walkers on Sunday, the road cycling professionals who need to train. Training, I'll add to that.
Training, exactly. Yes. Students who are new to a city and almost always bike but don't know the city yet. The second column we call needs as a quote. We take one of the more interesting user groups from the first column and put statements in their mouths in the second column. These statements point to needs. In the example of our bike messengers, it's a quote like, "Other cyclists slow me down all the time." The need is not mentioned here, but it's in there for everybody.
Holger, I would add to that, I'm afraid of not being seen at dusk. Especially if you have maybe still an older bike, then I could imagine that is then maybe also not super equipped, so...
That the light doesn't work properly.
Exactly, according to equipment.
Right, that's the problem. They probably drive around a lot, but they have some of the worst bikes, and that's a bad combination. To the third column. Here we name topics for research. We drag the interesting needs from the second column to the third column, and now derive topics for research. Using the bicycle courier as an example, these are topics such as statistics on accidents on the road, or protection against bicycle thefts. Who actually has the most accidents among cyclists? So accident statistics we should definitely check online.
Yeah. What we might also research is that they're now saying they're riding around on old bikes, whether they even own their own bikes or maybe. There are so many bike rental options also to look, or they even own bikes that you're on the road with.
And following this procedure, we go through the table several times, through all 3 columns. Again, we start at the first column. We drag another group of users into the second column. We write down quotes again, of which we comment on the relevant ones in the third column with topics. We repeat this 2, 3, maybe 4 times until we have covered the users that are interesting to us. And in this way we derive topics for further research, and also for the user interviews.